You know, I guess it would actually have been more fitting if, like, we were doing Dragonstorm stuff, but
Eh,
that's not what
no,
we're doing.
it would have been almost correct if it was Final Fantasy still.
True, turn-based. We got our,
Final Fantasy is mostly Dragon Quest.
yeah, the jump from Dragon Quest to Final Fantasy is, I think it's directly Chrono Trigger, right? Like, that's the beep, beep, beep.
Mm,
Like, that gets you there in one.
yeah.
Um, or FF14, everything's FF14, it's fine. I have a slime hat in that. Ichiban will be hanging out and
I was thinking about mechanics. And so going to FF14 is like, ah, yes,
yeah, you know,
this is the missing link.
this is the missing link. Chrono Trigger is the missing link for both mechanical and for like its pedigree and mechanically and such. Yeah, howdy. We don't have 3 hours today. We don't have time for um.
Yeah, I yeah.
We'd be able to like start a couple stub stories and then like do a kart race. So
So instead,
so instead, uh, we have a new magic set that came out on Tuesday, and we're gonna do some drafting. So yeah, that's basically it. So
yep,
Psyche's here and will be for most of it.
like an hour.
Yeah. So yeah, Edge of Eternities. If you want the longer rundown on this set, that's what the Tuesday video is for. But we've got space. We've got sort of evoke. We've got sort of morbid. And we got spaceships.
I sort of evoke seems really cool.
Yeah, warp is
I
very cool as a mechanic.
I don't I haven't been able to see any limited play,
Hmm.
but I just like opening some packs and looking at cards. Some of the warp cards seem just really interesting.
Yeah, the thing that really excites me most with them is that it's very easy to think for like warp to be like a bunch of come into play effects or maybe a creature or two with haste. Easy. But it's like, how about a 1 mana warp on a spell that you want in play for just a turn? Like, what
Yeah,
if you just want to turn on Blood Artist for the turn? Like,
yeah.
what if you just want
Like,
to, uh, and then like later you can turn it on for real, but like,
yeah, and it also gives you like it lets you protect them. It lets you hide cards.
yes,
They become immune to both removal and hand attack.
yeah, they just go hide off, and you get to have a hand hidden over here. Well, hidden as in your opponent knows that there's a 5/5 coming.
Right? Hidden from your opponent's spells.
Yeah. So, but yeah,
You know, there's a white rare that's like reanimate 3, reanimate 5.
there's a common that's Visara Seer. There's an uncommon that's
Uh,
Visara Seer. It's not a
yeah,
common.
there's an uncommon that's Viscera Seer. I think there's also an uncommon that's most of Blood Artist.
Yeah, it is
I never remember which.
black one for a 3/2. That's sack a creature or artifact surveil. Sack
Yeah.
another creature or artifact surveil. Anyway, Space Cactuar.
I see. That's not what those look like. We know what those look like.
Yeah, no, we don't have a lunar Sabatender here.
I know so few things about FF14, but that's one that I
That's
do.
there are yeah, we have Cactuar in space. This is not Cactuar. This is Cactuar in space, not Space Cactuar. You're right. That's so.
We threw the cactus into orbit. It doesn't live here.
All right, so let's see what we're starting with. So we've got the Grave Pact Black Hole as an opener here. Um, Whenever a creature you control dies, your opponent exiles a creature. If there are no creatures on a side of the field, at your end of turn, sack it and pull a creature out of the black hole but bigger. Um,
Exile a non-assassin, huh?
yeah. We also have Fiend Hunter with Warp.
Fiend Hunter with Warp is really interesting.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this is also like super exciting as a card. It means that like your board trades and you do some.
Yeah, that's great fact.
Yeah, it's great packed, and it has an out clause that also gives you a body when it runs out. Um, I probably should pick it to try because it's a mythic too. We'll see you later, All Fate Stalker. I do want to play with you. I don't know that I. This isn't.
I mean, that's a commander card.
Yeah. Here it is, the one card to get you for.
Not even target exiled
This
cards.
is the asterisk card to make sure that. Yeah.
Not even a Rift Sweeper.
We got our dragon.
Yeah.
Kind of like this, buddy.
That's a lot of landers.
Yeah, whenever this becomes tapped. And also there are ways to tap this.
Right.
I also kind of like cutting green. Black is a little... is here and like, this is fine, this is fine, these are both fine. I kind of want to... What if we have like Golgari nonsense going on? Is that possible?
Yeah.
To be interesting. Void Forge Titan... Ooh, I kind of value this pretty well because, like, the Sothera wants us to have some tiny creatures around it.
Yeah.
This is a
Let's you trade off for some other stuff. You've already gotten your value.
Yep. This is a card I was hoping to see in the last ones when we had our artifact deck last time. This is the card that I had posited as the glue that it needed.
Yeah.
Decode Transmission, draw 2, lose 2. If Void, which is if something's left play or you warp something, do the better version of it.
Right.
It has a, if you warp something specifically as a, like...
It's going to leave play, but it hasn't yet.
Yeah. Okay. Alright, I'm liking the direction I'm seeing. I kind of want to be able to maybe get some of these relics. Or... Fate Maker also seems fine, but I like the... Like, this really works well with... Like, because... Well, okay, this works horribly with Sothera. This card...
That is opposite work, huh?
That's
you're just not always gonna have your mythic.
Yeah. I mean, it dies on its.
Going Deeps doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do anything.
That's a card that like you put into the vintage queue and then you take out of the vintage queue.
Felgrav Ship. So stations are these long-term build-up cards.
That's not a card that lives here.
But this is a card that has mill 3 pick up a thing, and then like late game is a 3/2 flyer.
Yeah, like that. As a 3-mana sorcery, that's like pretty acceptable.
Yeah. I wouldn't hate that. The rest of the black in here is actually pretty good. I'm quite happy with the pile of directions here. Dark Endurance, Germworm, Oblivion 2, Wealthstalker Ardent. This is ping on come in. Plasma Bolt's also here too.
Plasma Bolt's pretty good.
I'm sitting here looking at like, oh, let's grab the green here, but like the red is also like pretty real. I'm not.
Yeah.
Bolt here. This is sorcery speed.
Yep. Don't.
Yeah, don't. But okay.
Like sorcery speed, lightning bolt's still pretty good.
Void.
You want to cast lightning bolt again?
Yeah. Decode. Relic? Skitter.
I don't hate just growing menace threat.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed with this the last time we were around it. That's certainly not the card I want. I'm gonna steal this as a hedge. Okay, I don't think we're gonna need it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I feel good about the colors we're in.
Yeah.
Seeing Plasma roll around late twice and a pile of black this late.
Yeah.
Like, it's all a pile of black that's not good enough for us to want, but...
Heavy blade and... Okay. Yes. Normally this would be like a dragon.
Today, something else happens.
Goodness.
If I have to choose between getting my nutrients in a block or in a slurry, I have to take them in a block.
Okay.
That's pretty easy, I think.
I'm...
Servandum's really cool. It's the one color we haven't tried to splash into yet.
I know. Like, I have stuff sitting for every other color.
Like, it's only the beginning of Pack 2.
Yeah.
That can all be fake if you want.
Like, black is absolutely real, and that's not changing.
Yeah.
You know what? Sure. Well, hold on now. Wait a minute. Yeah, okay. Other powerful cards in here. I'm like fine with this Death Toucher. This is like the better one drop I like out of these. Okay, well, what if like
It's been a while since I've seen a format with 3-color basics.
There's not a lot of like fixing outside of landers in this set, so we're gonna be fighting for our life out here, but we'll
The landers that we have one source of it for.
in our
In our tertiary color.
yeah. That's fine. It's fine.
Cruel Control Splash White.
So
That would be great.
The cards we're looking for, there's a black 2-drop that when it dies it makes a lander. There's a
Ugh.
This is it. This is the thing too. It's right here.
Yeah, that is what we asked for.
Is that better than just the kill spell? Also, all Fate Stalker,
Other kill spells.
which is actually like, if we want white, this is way more powerful.
Yeah.
Oh, this
Just
is
presume that more of the prospectors are going to come around.
yeah, this is fine. Depressurize command bridge.
That's technically fixing. Depressurize is a spell you can cast.
Yeah, Graph Kill's also a spell I can cast. This makes a lander.
That's true. You're correct.
Virus's Beetle. Hydroid Blade. This has got a cool warp. It's like, just equip it.
Huh, yeah.
Sammy and their cat. Yeah.
Sammy and their cat and a robot.
And a robot. That ain't it.
Nope.
Alright.
Like, I like that we're on Virus's Beetle with our Grave Pack.
Yes.
Like even just being in black. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vondum and Vondum.
Like even if we're just on black, that's pretty cool.
This is what I'm gonna believe in.
I'm gonna keep my eyes open for more copies of Plasma Bolt.
Hello. Good.
Yeah.
Beam Saw. I'll pick you. I'm not splashing for that. Alright. Memorial Vault. Second artifact, look at your top. You can get cards equal to its mana value +1.
Just actual factual banishment line. Huh?
Yeah, just the card named. Thanks, Waterfed.
No, if you reach that deep, that card has a combo with itself in this set's limited.
Yep. Here we go. We got there. We got there. We got there.
Face your bonus sheet fixing.
We got there, everybody. So our picks here, we have Faller's Faithful, which is destroy creature if it wasn't dealt damage, draw 2. Apex Monoist, which is a 2/1 flyer that makes a 2/2 on death. I think it's between these two.
I don't hate just a 2/1 flyer.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick this because like
We've got
we can
some
eat
kill
beetles.
spells.
We can eat beetles to
We can eat beetles to draw cards. That's true.
Plasma Bolt detected. Interceptor
Additional
Mecha.
Plasma Bolts.
What do you do?
This card's hilarious.
Yeah, okay.
This is you make that a 3-mana flyer, and it's a invitational to something.
Yeah. I'm honestly more interested in like auxiliary booster.
Yeah, more the speed we want white at.
Yeah, white 1-drop is something I don't know that I'm able to land.
Yeah.
What's up? Hey, man. It was fine.
Yeah. We've got some landers, we've got some Embrace Oblivion.
Yeah.
I love that even in the bonus sheet we're finding ways to make planets sad.
Pinnacle Kill Ship. Take him on there. Depressurize. Amogus.
You know, talk about that body you were running away from?
No. Hole Carver is also like we have a lot of kill spells. We're here.
We've got a lot of removal.
Yeah.
In our Grave Pack deck.
Yes. We're not. What? We don't need 20 mana. I don't.
No one needs 20 mana. Put that back.
I'm just gonna play 4 Virus Beetles. I don't know. What if nobody has
Yeah.
cards? Like. Ooh, damn! These are all really like fine things. 2/1 flyer or Blood Artist. Let's pick the flyer. Try that out. Sure.
About white 1-drops.
At least that white 1-drop is like... We ain't casting this on one.
Yeah.
That's just cheap. Alright. How good is Virus Beetle, the deck? These are the questions being asked today.
Yeah. Man, thinking about that white warp rare that's kind of a karmic guide twice.
Yeah.
What if you were getting virus beetles?
Virus. Alright. So first question is, do I want to splash blue for Wrath of God? I don't think I want to splash blue for anything else.
Yeah.
And it's single blue?
Wrath of God's like... It's single blue, we've got some landers. Don't hate it. That's right, 4 islands.
That's how many we want, yeah. You got it.
The last or the reroute?
Yeah, that or like maybe the draw 2. Or actually...
It's not a bad threat. We've got bodies to stack to it.
Yeah. And like, we have a copy of the Evangel that wants us to be sacking things.
Yeah.
We're not playing the Cryogen Relics, which are, this is its own setup.
Yeah.
I think it's between these
Loves
three.
beetles. So thinking about the Lightless Evangel, how much sacrifice do we actually wind up with here?
2 Oblivions. End of list.
Do we like Bear? Two Oblivions and we wound up with 1 lander, right?
We did have 1 lander, yes, from Beamsaw. Again, am I even bothering with this?
It's both Wrath and like Mill 10.
Yeah, it wins the late game if we are playing it.
Yeah. The fact that it gets you over the line in the late game is the reason that I'm feeling okay about it. It's like, even if you don't manage to assemble a winning board state afterwards, you just have to assemble a jammed board state afterwards.
5 white cards. All right. This is the question of the day is, how good is Virus Beetle actually? You know, like is that card?
Virus Beetle backed by infinite kill spells seems like it might be pretty okay.
Yeah, I'm like reasonably happy with.
It's a standard deck that does that, right?
Yeah.
It's like basically the same thing. Oh right, great fact.
Yeah, I have great pack on that deck too.
I forgot about that. Cool.
We don't have threats right now, but I have every removal spell in the world.
Yeah. Yeah. Does Dollfate Stalker also let you target your own stuff? You use that to flicker?
Yes.
Cool.
No.
Like the depressurize is also mostly defenestrate. That's fun.
Yeah, depressurize is effectively like destroy target 3 or less power creature. Like we've seen that in black, just in a funkier way. Look, my hand is like, yeah, what?
It is up to you.
Where's my virus beetles to be attacking my opponent?
Nice, Sammy.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah, sure.
I don't like depressurize is the actual best line, but it's probably just gonna eat a removal spell.
And then you can depressurize it.
Just kill spells for days. That's all we got. I'm fine with this. This outcome's good, actually. 5th land. Yikes. Alright. They didn't... Well, they had to. They didn't have anywhere else to go. Okay. Bit of a pain, that one.
Well... really love to draw a virus beetle.
Yeah, we're kind of missing it. Like we could have flickered it. We could have gotten a bunch of hand. We need a
flickered it. We could have killed it with Feller's Faithful to draw some cards.
We need a beetle pretty badly. I'm holding out for a beetle. Okay, well.
Holding out for a beetle at the end of the night.
Uh-huh. Yeah, right, boss.
Okay. That is a castable spell. Do we just want a Grave Pact?
I should have done it first.
Hmm.
More land. Okay. Oh my god, you're here.
Okay. Do we...
I think we Beetle plus Sothera here.
Yeah. Let's get the land.
Got it.
No, okay.
So kill spell and Vonneman response. Yeah, I should have played it the other way around on the previous turn. That was the mistake. Well,
Do we like this more than we liked Feller's Faithful, our own Beetle next turn?
I don't think the Beetle's dying here. I think they're sacking Knight Captain.
Right, that is text.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing this way. I'm trying to force it out.
Mm-hmm.
Puts it into play. I don't know if they even have anything. They might be playing this as I might be wrong, and that might just be yeah, okay. Well,
Yeah.
I think I'm just going to draw 2 cards off my crawler. If they draw a removal
Kill one of their
spell,
guys.
it'll... Okay. So, like, they can't just go, like, bombard, get the Feller out of the way, and
Right.
go, because Super Void will go off. I want to get that crawler back. I need to know your hand, please. Yeah.
It's got to be strong. It's got to be fast.
I need a Beetle. Okay. Honest to goodness, I probably want to get this.
Yeah.
Like, that card is... That'll be a 6/7 lifelinker.
Yeah. So it's embrace sacking the Beetle.
Yeah, and then they'll sack it to...
Do we want to grab ship first?
Pick up Vondam.
Yeah. Just in case this shows us something.
Or pick up all Fates, just in case of wanting to have more removal.
Yeah.
I like that more. And then... Beetle, and then... Target you. Sack you. Yeah. Alright. Give me the non-strike Vanguard, please. So, I'm not worried about haste creature on the ground. I'm worried about, like, a Nebula Dragon, but...
Nailed it!
2.5 blue sources in the deck. I'm not convinced that playing this card is correct in the deck, but... I honestly think we might just want another creature.
Yeah, don't hate that.
Because, like... we don't have
Just
great...
another copy of Crawler.
Yeah, it's like other Crawler or... Reroute.
You want more removal?
You know, what I was thinking in that game was not having enough removal was the most common. I like him certainly more than Evangelist. These are the 2 cards I'm thinking about next to him. Comet Crawler as a way to, like...
Lifelinking threat.
Lifelinking threat that also, like, can trigger our Grave Pact.
Yeah.
I don't believe in the Evangel in this deck. There's only 3 things that sack. Yeah, whatever. We're just
gonna win a game with Wrath of God.
Yeah. We'll win a game with Wrath of God, and we'll lose a game because of Wrath of God not being a 2/3.
Yeah.
We can have both sides of this coin. Yeah, this is fine. I like this. I like having a card draw spell. We have our blue.
Stare at our opponent for a little bit.
Yeah,
That's okay.
Let's lie.
Lying. Here we are. That's right. It's Azorius.
Yep, you got us. Grab pack. Do you want to shoot the thing that makes a 2/2 on death? Spend your removal wisely. Uh-huh. Spend your removal wisely. Oh, it's exile it. Fine.
Oh.
Whatever.
3 and 4 out.
Spent one of their best removal spells, so...
Yeah. Got the thing that doesn't trigger our Grave Pact.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, this one can kill that. This will come up if we do find the Grave Pact. I'm just gonna... Let's just...
Yeah.
Good. Good. Yes! Yes! It's time for many beetles! We get to flicker a beetle, and then we get to draw 2 off of the beetle. We're so beetle. Okay. Damn. That's a nice one to have to.
I have to get online. I need a beetle.
Alright, Warp. Beetle. Sorry, by the way. Just anyway, Beetle. We gotta land with the last one. We got a Wrath of God with this one.
Yo, that's Wrath of God. That also says
Win
kill
the
your
game.
opponent.
Yeah, win the game. Yeah, that one.
That's what that spell says.
This beetle, please. Spend your removal on this beetle, please. Spend your depressurize on this beetle, please. Spend your bombard on this beetle, please.
Let's go.
All right. 3 cards in hand, and they're quite good. And we have All Fate Stalker on the wings. So, like, we're in a nice position here. Okay, another... We're just using a lot of these as backup, and... Oh, but we don't have threats now. Okay, well...
If we really wanted it, we have mill our opponent for half their deck.
Yeah, we can traumatize our opponent. I want these to turn on first.
Yeah.
Okay. This thing is 4 power fly. Oh boy. Okay. Wait. I think we get there. I think we're good. Uh-huh. And then... Yes? Please?
All the way. All the way. Come on.
All the way.
You don't want to attack for 5? No.
Oh.
That's fine.
I accept. How many Grave kills was that in a row? Okay. Well. So if they play a creature... The annoying bit is that I think... No, they can't turn that on. They don't have enough.
Cool.
All right.
We can't really do anything about it.
No,
But...
we need a body. If we draw a body, I think we're in a good position. That's 1,000,000 damage. I don't like...
Well...
Yeah, I don't like that part of things. So we do need to draw a body here.
Pretty badly.
Perfect. Alright, check this out. So we've got Cythera. Oh god, we can't kill both.
Yeah, we don't quite.
We needed that body 1 turn ago. When it wasn't a creature.
Yeah. So what... So if we... Because here we don't actually get anything back, right?
No.
We just...
No, we're going to get Debris Field Crusher, but, no, it's not a creature card. We'll get nothing back.
Yeah, we get nothing and we die.
Yep. We needed a body in those 3 turns. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
We don't get anything. Anyway.
And even if we target the War Rager, we still just die to the...
Yeah, we die to the flyer. Did I need to hold on the assassin longer? We need more beetles, is what I'm hearing.
Beetle Bombard was correct. Yeah.
We just need more beetles, is what I'm hearing.
More beetles would be really excellent.
We don't have any more beetles, I'm seeing. So. Yeah.
It's like... It's a world where more bodies generally is good, but Wrath of God was very powerful in that world.
Yeah. I'm thinking about, like... Ah, hello.
Dauntless Drafter. Hey, wait a minute. Are there cactuars to encounter in...
There's 7 of them, or 10 of them in the desert. You go find them for one of the celestial weapon bits. You go into the desert and you have to find all the cactuars, and they're like hiding in the desert in ways that like the camera makes a little difficult to see in funny ways. So,
okay, so we're part of a side quest for this opponent, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, we're about to get side quest. What's up? Got a Moogle over there, that's nice. Alright, well, I'm just holding 4 kill spells. This deck is just so beetled.
Yeah.
I want them so
do we
bad.
need to mulligan more aggressively for
Alright,
beetles?
alright, we're good.
We don't do shit.
Beetle's here, thank goodness. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. Ah. Yeah, you play red light, green light with one of them out in the desert where it turns, and you, like, have to, if it sees you moving, it'll run away.
Delightful.
You find one in a chest. Like, you just open the chest, and then the camera pans up, and there's a beetle. That's a good one to see.
That's the reason I need to play more Final Fantasy games, is to encounter more cactuar.
Okay, we are just playing Surveil 2. We'll be able to turn this on later. It's 4+ on it, so it's not too bad to turn on.
Yeah.
But...
It's also only a 2/2.
Anyway. We have a real threat.
Gasp.
Ooh, color. Ah, this is pretty good. So we were elementally weak to these.
Yeah.
These are the cards that beat us.
Just multiple bodies.
Yep. thinking if I want to, like, spend removal on that or if I'm just wanting to sit back.
Do we want to Oblivion the ship, or do we just hold off on that in case we get a more relevant threat next turn?
Gonna crash in. We're currently winning this race. Aha! Okay, they've got their own booster. So the red's the splash. Okay.
Awkward.
That's hilarious against this board, that we can't steal a damn thing.
Yeah. We can't steal. We can't even kill anything. We're gonna banish like the Brains Oblivion.
Yeah, I'll put it out.
Yeah, sure.
Like, what are you gonna do? Attack? Banishing Light is non-land. Hits anything. If they have a Banishing Light, we can Banishing Light the Banishing Light.
Hello.
So if a creature hits us, they draw that many cards. That many.
Well.
Heck. So the question is 2 cards versus 3 cards and a card, or like 2 cards and a card on the board versus 3 cards and.
Yeah. I think I like just killing this.
Yeah. Yeah, 3 cards is a lot of cards, so is 2, but like converting the card. We already have the card in play.
Yeah.
Okay. And then that goes away for the future. Okay. Embrace Oblivion's just so funny and how bad it is against this. Like with Grave,
it'd be really cool if we ever drew it when we didn't have a Grave Pact in play.
Yeah.
I'd like that.
I think I'm passing.
Yeah. Yeah. Like,
we have Grav Kill, so we can, like... My hope is they play out the 7/7 out of Warp, and then, like, all out to try to get cards. We eat the rest of their board.
Yeah,
and then, like,
we eat their lunch, Grav Kill the... Do we even...
If we can, we try to set up Sothera the 7/7.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know if we're capable of it.
I think we exactly are. Because they've made a mistake. Watch this.
They have, yeah, actually.
So, exile this. Trade. Give me that Starwinder. Thanks. Yep. Exactly as planned. We couldn't have written that turn up better. Like, literally, no world where that one could have come. We even drew Beetle. Thanks.
You love a turn that couldn't have gone better if you mind flavored your opponent first.
Right, that was literally like... That's one of those where I say it aloud and then my opponent just does it. I'm like... And then it's like, wait. Why did I do that?
Next you'll say.
This one hurts my heart to look at.
Yeah. If that's a swamp instead of an island, I really like it. Oh no, okay.
Oh yeah. It's time for the bad keep. Think of how many beetles we get off them.
Uh-huh.
On the bad keep.
I'm thinking of a number.
Is it 0?
I'm not supposed to tell you the number.
Okay. Alright. Don't tell me the number.
You tell chat the number.
Okay. Because I'm thinking... Gene? Yep. Yep. Now, if we draw one more beetle... then we have like 3x mult on 4 of a kind.
Oh, I don't have a slime.
It's
important to say something in chat once in a while to remind myself if I have a slime or not.
I knew what I was getting into.
We kept asking for more beetles.
We did. The worst part is that, like, if we draw a swamp, I think we're still in this game. We're not doing that, but, you know. I was too tempted. I needed to try it. I'm counting that one as our loss on,
oh yeah, definitely.
on our splash.
1000%.
This deck is worse for it. Our opponent doesn't have anything. Maybe the worst part of this.
Yeah.
Like, they talk about, like, you know, you play test against beating grizzly bears. And, like, we're not grizzly bears. We have to reveal it.
Oh, fuck.
Good news, they're just still pumping this 4/4.
What are they holding?
Okay, alright. Okay.
Is it vote out? Did we just kill a 4/4? We're gonna draw a swap next turn. We can cast 2 beetles.
We'll let them pump it again.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
There's a trick that makes things indestructible.
Draw a swamp, we can play 2 beetles. Play 1 beetle, hold up, depressurize.
Vote out sorcery.
Kind of think it's just Slime Second Beetle. Jeez, Lyle, how did you get so good at Magic the
I know,
Gathering?
right? Decades. They got rid of diplomatic relations because all we have are beetles. Like, what are you going to do? It's just beetles.
You too can draw infinite beetles.
That's just casting anti-causal vestige?
Okay.
On Leaves play, it does its nonsense. Come on in.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Draw land Wrath God?
Problem is that this makes a thing on Wrath.
Yep. We can...
Virus Beetle Monoist?
I'm...
You thinking of, like, Stalker?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a way to, like, see if we can get that vestige off the board. I don't think we've got it here.
Glad they discarded the thing that gives trample when they have a 7-power creature.
Yeah.
Goddamn. Alright. We're trying.
I want to believe so bad.
Like,
Well, if we're just gonna fucking cast it. Let's trample your board, right?
no, it's haste your board.
It just has its own trample.
But it has its own trample, so, you know.
Well...
We, this would be the turn where we had it. But we're out. Anyway.
Remarkable that we were almost in that game.
Without that Banishing Light, I think we had it.
Yeah.
Alright, I accept.
Time to remove Wrath of God.
Wrath of God has done its things on multiple sides. Let's get this out of here and then run the table, shall we?
It was almost good enough. Why was it almost good enough?
Oh!
Sure.
The Ambitious. I haven't chosen a title. Come on. Come on. Come on. Me when I'm playing Balatro.
So good at Magic the Gathering. How did you get so good at Balatro?
How did I get so good at Beetles? Get a land out of you? Get the Seremia.
Sure.
Serema.
Cool.
Okay. Yeah. Pangolin. No, thanks. had to think.
That is the sound of me having to go.
Alright. Thank you
Good
for
luck
jumping
for the
in.
rest of the draft. Enjoy your night, everybody. Take care. You should subscribe to Slime. Get a cool skull and slime.
You do. You get some cool skull slimes. You get some cool stuff for being here, too. Alright. Good news, their hand is on the table. Bad news, we also effectively have our hand on the table. That's such a nice one. That's such an awful one. What the hell? Okay. So they're on top deck, but they can sack things to the scrapper, and they'll probably will sack some of these lands. That's fine, I'll take 2. It's also like reasonably anti-removal piece. Please. I think we're just trying to hold back. Sure. You got it, boss. We are looking for Sothera. That'd be a really nice draw. Yeah, they're just gonna sack lands. That's the reason I'm trying to, like, hold my board as well as I can, is because of, like... The set doesn't have common dual lands, nor does it have a lot of common fixing. It just sort of has, like... landers. They pumping the 3 into it, or is that coming at me? That's coming at me, right? Like, yeah. Again, I don't think I can throw away my board. I can depressurize the flyer. This just isn't anything. Blue source? Ooh, what's the splash? You gonna mill me 21? This thing seems pretty good. This thing seems to be getting a job done, I think. No. I'll stop the card draw. I think they use the scrapper to draw anyway, but that'll stop the honor. Okay. Nah, I think we have a run out. They're also sitting here, like, trying to find action. Like, they don't have enough aggression to be doing, like, beating us here. Okay, this is good. Death Touch length, lifelink 4/4. So the thing they can do is that they can use the Scrapper to prevent the life gain on this card. They can sack whatever we block, and then, like, get through whatever else. Okay, they get a lander token because we have 1,000 mana. Okay. Haste in the 4/4? That's probably the line here, right? Haste in the Expansionist and then force my block. I think I'll block this way instead. Like to see that. Let's draw 2 off Beetle. Let's get you with the Beetle. And is there anything I want to vote out? Honestly, honest to goodness, I'm gonna get rid of their ability to draw cards. I know the Haster's here too, but like I'm gonna get rid of their ability to be able to keep cycling land. We have a 4/4 lifelinker. That puts pressure on them. Like, they have to leave enough back. It also has Death Touch, so a double block is in our favor still. That's not enough damage to get rid of Vondom, thank goodness. However, I think they can just get that going, right? We're okay. That is really nice. What do we want to do with that? We can kill the spacecraft. We can kill the turbo drone and then attack with Vondom. That leaves the Crusher as a flying threat. This is the fire breather, remember? This is tough. They have 3 red, the Mechon. So they have to tap most of their board to pilot that. Okay. And they tap most of their red for that, so this turn we're not getting crushed down. So that's good. How much of their defenses can they drop, though? Because, like, as long as Vondom can attack, we're in a good position. If Vondom can't attack, that's when they're in a stronger position. So I think, like, they want to leave up 4 power no matter what here. Unless they're going in with it. So yeah, leave up 4 power, leave up the expansion. No. Alright. Oh, we're getting ready for a future turn of killing us. Okay. I understand. Alright. That's a really, really annoying draw because it changes the lethal math. Our opponent's on 7 and we have 7 power on the board. Now, this station is a 3/4 first striker, not enough to actually threaten Vondom down. I guess the dog stopped them from dying anyway because of the life gain, so that doesn't super change the math. All right. Oh boy. So Thera, you are so late to the party. Seven, 10. We've lost all of our boards, so Thera's so late. I'm gonna try to make it so they don't think they should all out here. They just want to go for flying, and they want to go for, like race us on in the air. Because say we have a kill spell. They gain 3 life. I think they don't need to all out. Damn it. No. Fine. If we had it, we would have used it. Because, like, 16, we're dead here. Okay. Servandum tried real hard. Oh, this deck lost a few too many games to mana base / our own greed. That's all right. That went quick enough for a second one, at least. Let me take a moment to grab a drink, and then see if we can't go for round 2 on this. All right. Alright, got the refresh on that. One thing I'm seeing as we go on in this format is that we really, really really need to keep, like, a flood insurance card or two in mind. Uh, Something with a late game ability, a way to cycle lands like that one drop our opponent had in red that got us to pull a kill spell on it because of how many cards they were drawing off of it. Like some of the green has a few like mana outlet style cards. Just something like that, because we need something to deal with that. Also, I'd like to say, I think this proved Virus Beetle has legs. We need every game. The card we wanted most was more Beetle. What does this 100 million mana card do? It costs 100 million mana. Okay. Sure. That is a card that costs 500 mana. So when you play this, you eat all your lands, and then you put all your lands from your deck into play, unless your opponent has a kill spell. Floating Zone is double counters. Expansionist makes a lander if we're behind. Cut Propulsion kills a thing. $100 million mana, huh? That's just funny. Why did I pick that? What kind of card is Famished Worldsire? Unplayable. Why did I pick that? I don't know. Should just pick the 2-drop. I think this is the best card in my mind. I really like the Zealot. Hound, Gravkill. One of my favorites. I love this thing. Just giant Colossus. What does it do in the 1 in a million chance that it's playable? It's an 8-drop that eats all your lands, is a 24/24, and then puts all your lands into play from your deck. This is the full text of the card. Dog, Loading Zone, Wayfarer? I like Wayfarer a lot. It's got Beam Saw. Wayfarer is one of the cards I think is strongest in here. Ooh, okay, hold on. This is one of those outlets I was talking about that, like, if you just have a bunch of land, you then have something to do with it. Also is a 2/2 that makes a rampant growth. Like, a 2-mana 2/2 that draws rampant growth is pretty good in my mind. Like, that's pretty exciting. Maybe we actually can get up to 1 million mana if we have stuff like this. What are you? Modular 1. Artifact land. Curiosity, Kill Ship, Cryo Shatter? Are we a Kill Ship deck? Instead of a Cryo Shatter deck? I think these are the questions we ask ourselves. Sammy's Curiosity is also... Okay, hold on. I've got ideas of how this looks now. Inquisitor... Drix, Fate Maker, Galeblade, Nanoform Sentinel is untapped. Okay, alright, hold on. Now we've got something cooking up for... Okay, perhaps this is castable in this deck. Perhaps I've been too harsh. I don't... Sort of shrug on the power of those. Sculptor... This basically exists to be like, play a second spell. Landers make these better. Ooh, Gene. Okay. Ooh, all right. I'm reset. I'm here. I'm ready. Lumen class frigate. That's for the world that was. This is one encounter on each creature control. Another Code Hound, another Wayfarer. Selfcraft Mechan wants a little bit more of a early body, though the landers can work for that. Codecracker Hound's just so good, too, is the other bit. That's actually like, Dog versus Wayfarer. It's got our little robot buddy on it. Alright. Well, we get a Wayfarer here. Lost in Space, Skystringer. One thing I'm going to note, if we see, with a deck like this, with 2 Engineers, 2 Wayfarers, if we see, like, a top-end piece that has a third color available in it, this deck can a lot easier splash that. If we see, like, something in white-blue, or, I don't know, something like that, we can splash, especially, like, we have Gene Pollinator, too. So, something to keep an eye out on. Faithful, All Fate Scroll is... Stinger is a Death Toucher early. I'll take this tiny little Landfall Life Gainer. It's a 2/3. This thing holds. I like 2-drops that do a little bit of work like that. The Death Toucher is also a good one that holds a little bit like that. Alright. Yeah, I want some bigger green cards now. I want some stuff at like 5. Well, what are we thinking? What's the cards that are actually the big stuff? There's the 4/4 for 4 that has Lionfall +1/+1. There's the 5/5 for 5 that gains 2 life and has warp. There's what's the other like major green bit? There's something uncommon like the big worm we got killed by. Which would be a great one to find in a deck like this. Second spell, you... Also gonna want some card draw in blue now that we're kind of building like this. Okay, alright. We've identified the lane. Maybe our card draw is just this. Biomech and Engineer is a way to refill if we get late. Maybe I don't have to worry about card draw, I just need to worry about having cards that do things. Alright, let's actually find removal spells then. Let's find -5/-0. Let's find Diplomatic Relations. Let's find Fight from Warp. Let's find Lost in Space. Unravel, Intrepid, Tenderfoot. Counter-target spell, if mana, unless it's mana value, you draw a card. So if they warp it, you get them. Sure. Virus Beetle. You know what? I don't think I believe in Fungal Colossus. Second shield mate. Monitor. Grab the bridge. Again, we're a lot easier on the splash. There we go. Happy to have a copy of Lost in Space to give us a little bit of interactive elements. I want some stuff around this side. Yeah, there's a weird, like, land name thing going on in this format, where, like, there's a small bit of cards that, like, care about, like, how many lands you control of different names. Which, like, Omega would have loved. Mental modulation is not. So the cards in here that are real are like the Artisan, the Ship. Oh. 15, huh? Like, 15 mana's not that bad, right? This is at least a castable spell to include my... Hello! This is a lot more on the line I wanted. A card that, like, scales with our ramp, and a card that, like, is at the 5 range. That's, I think, a missing piece. Whenever you contribute the one counter dies, draw a card. It's a 3/3 for 3. We don't really have 1/1 counters around a lot in this deck. Tenderfoot sort of does that. Tenderfoot also gives us something to do with, like, lots of mana. Kanazoa. Yeah? Like what? What do you want? What's up? I'm here to make as many landers as possible. Yesterday, Beetle. Today, Biomechan. Yo! Now we're talking. Imago. This thing is a good way to... What's Nesting Grounds? Move a counter from a permanent you control to a second permanent. No. What the hell is that still doing around? We're the blue-green player. Nobody else is after it. The 4 biomechan engineers making it around to us, mean that we're good. Mutinous Massacre, Cryogen Relic. We can't splash this. You know? We can't splash this. Can't splash that one either. Damn. Much as I'd love to. I don't think you're strong enough to splash. I will take a Mechanozoa. Okay. I think we have a lot of landers. I feel like I'm missing one copy of the ship that harrows. I'd like that. There's the ship that, like, sacks a land or a lander to grab 2 lands. And, like, comboing that line from Engineer on 2 to it on 3, I think is quite powerful. But... Alright, Hounds... Lost in Space, Gene... Tenderfoot... Wayfarer, Fate Maker, big, 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 big. Kill ship. I might even play this Colossus. I want big. Doesn't have trample. It's just gonna get trump blocked forever. What am I thinking? I'd rather have like Mechanozoa to be able to like do something about getting in. We'll play the bracelet because it's funny. We can go like Mechanozoa. Torpedo? Relic? We don't have synergies for the relic, but it is like think twice. I'm gonna play Lunatic Pandora, I think. Alright. Viscount. Cactuar versus... Yeah, this is fine. Now, you might wonder, Chance, there's no way this is fine, right? No, it is. This is fine, and this isn't like me just keeping without the virus beetles like before. Gene. Tap and untap permanent you control. Man of any color. We can get the biomech and engineer. Once we get the engineer, well... Do landers tap? They do. They're not clues. Damn. Okay, fine. Whatever. Alright. Our opponent is also ramping to the moon, huh? Okay. Thank you, Gene. You're doing a lot of work. I want them to play removal on the biomech and engineer, not realizing that Gene is the actual card we need. Yes, it can tap lands. This is not saying non-land permanent. Okay. We're both missing land drops. Let's pass. They've missed their 3. I've missed my 3. I want to use my lander here. We've got some haymakers to like get over the line with the worm and the Mechazoa. Oh my. Okay. Oh, thank goodness. Oh, oof. You know, I was worried there for a moment. You know? Oh, whew. Okay. They're going to hand off to... No, they're not going to hand off. They want to pop their lander. All right. Let's both get moving. So we have a bunch of big things and... Ooh, that... I'm sorry, things fight with their toughness? Oh, that's bad. Okay. That does mean that the +1/+0 on this doesn't do anything. Alright. Okay, now we have 1 billion mana, thank goodness, and we can actually start playing things out. I think I want a Lost in Space. I could also just play a Mechanizoa. That one asks for our opponent to do something against. I'm gonna go with get a 5/5 into play. They don't have anything that they could fight it down with. They would have to have the red kill spell that does 6 damage. Which they could have. I don't care about that at all. Yeah, you got it, boss. Attack, please. Ah, okay, you know. Damn. When you know, you know. So this is Landfall. This is Chocobo Racing. We're going to go ahead and play Galactic Wayfarer and leave up the counterspell. I think we win in a long-term fight. Yeah, the one red card that... Also, just artifact removal would get through the Mechanizoa. But, like, as a 5/5, it blocks now, so we're fine. And I've got Lost in Space. We can start building the board. I will block. Show me what it is. What are we fighting with? No. Counterspell. Alright. And we're now wide open to be able to do whatever we want for this. Warp and a worm. Play a biomech and engineer numbered next. And pass. So, again, Landfall gets them 2/2s. They have 1 card left in hand. I get Lost in Space if things go weird, so I'm not worried. I want to pop both landers and just get a bunch of lands out of the deck. If they attack with molecular modifier, I think I like triple block on it. I think I'm still double blocked. Oh no, that thing can't be double blocked. Alright. Final card in hand is? No. I've been waiting. Absolutely not. No, thank you. They put it on bottom, too. That was a 3-for-1? Alright, let's get the ramp off the table. We'll play our worm. This deck is playing really nicely. I'm very happy with the way that this is playing out. Land, yeah, you get a 2-2. And it's not, we've had to like, we have to pilot it too, so that's important. Yeah, if we flood, it's fine, like, who cares? We just have 4 copies of Biomech Engineer. We didn't, though. We, like, super didn't flood. That's hilarious. Want some cards, please? Cool. Thank you for the cards. That's exactly what I wanted. Check this out. Anyway. Gene! It's Big Gene! Let that child alone. Sweet. We were both a little, like, light on the early mana, but once we're open, this deck just, like... This deck just full throttles the moment it has lands around, so that feels a lot better. A lot of payoffs for things like that, so. Gene on 1, lived till... Ooh, I love seeing Mabel here. Alright, I'm in. We'll see how aggressive we want to be. We can, you know... Gene on 2, attacks for 3 in the air. That does sound like the line to me. Yeah, right. Three in the air. Let's get dangerous. Oh no! We're here to get dangerous at you. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, blue. Do you have a cryo? So a cryo shatter sorta turns Gene off? But not really. We just can't attack. Because you see, still a 2-3. Okay. Opponent 14. We need to just slam some big problems at them. This is a great card for them. That's a fine follow-up. I do need to crack this. We want that 5th land pretty badly so that we can play these, like, big 5s. I know that it doesn't give us our pump, but it sort of gives us our pump. Okay. Actually, I think Lost in Space is really good here now. I'll keep the land on top. The land on top turns on Gene. So now we make 6/6s when we have 6 lands. And also, you know, we have stuff like Harmonious Grove Strider. Alright, that's great. Oh god, we are cryo-shattering. We are trying. I'm gonna... We're gonna play the land. I know that I could hold it for an activation, but like... I'd rather get this 6/6 out, because say they go land and play the Mechanozoa, like we have a... They can't tap the 6/6. It's too big. Okay, What did I miss? Oh! The fact that they should be killing our... I don't know what damage I could have got in. I'm not seeing it. Does this hand off Vigilance? The cryo-shattered creatures die if they become tapped. This thing of Vigilance? I'm missing something somewhere. That's okay. If I miss some points of damage, I think we're still okay because I've got the counterspell to back us. So, I'm surprised they're not tapping down Imago here. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, so we're gonna play Code Cracker Hound. Code Cracker Hound is gonna get us a land. Alright, we're just gonna go combat then. Where's this land? Literally the card named Lava Claw reaches? Incredible. Alright. We're so close. We're not gonna get there, but we're so close. it would have been like land 8 gets us play equip 5, and it's at 7. We're like 1 mana short of Mindslaver. The fact that I think that they should have been tapping our creatures that were cryosleep. I think they also missed the fact that they die on tap, leaving us with the 6/6 maker. Like, we were still working around it pretty well, and boy howdy, our pieces of interaction are pulling heavy weight, you know? Yeah, we'll get to 8. I'll be honest, I forgot we had this many of them. Alright. Get moving. So they're gonna Wayfarer's Bauble, which is pretty good. It's Wayfarer's Bauble. It's a good card. Fix their color. That, like, I respect this card. Black. Interesting. Okay. What are we afraid of out of black? 3 and 4. 2/4 flyer. Scout Stinger. Okay. That's terrifying. Alright. We want to not miss land drops. This is a reprint from the set Time Spiral. It's on the bonus sheet, which is why it regenerates. There's a lot of insects for that card to be good with. Such as... I want to draw a land for the next few turns. That's like what I want to be doing, is just drawing a bunch of land. Hopefully we make them hold up this regenerate by having enough of a threat that they feel like they have to... Yeah, okay. This is a... God, that's an insect too, huh? Alright. Fight? +2/+0 and fight? Yeah, +2/+0 and fight. And let them leave up the regenerate. I want a land off the top, please. And I can't block, because it'll regenerate. Uh-huh. Well played. Okay, that's a land off the top. Sure. Maybe we can catch him with something down. Alright. I think we want to get the World Sire to get all the lands out of our deck. The rest of things shuffle in. And we have like a 24/24 that demands attention out of our opponent. Which is very funny. Okay. 4 mana again. Another... I cannot believe how powerful this regenerate land is in this set with all the... There's so many insects for it, and especially in this color combo. A lot of them in green. Sure. Oh, boy. Okay. When it leaves play, put its counters on target creature. Yeah, you got it, boss. And then you're going to sack it. Uh-huh, and now you have 2 threats. Now regenerate doesn't even matter. Your threats are just so huge here. Goddamn. Okay. Okay. Code Cracker Hound. I might not want to have warped that. I might have wanted to play that. That might have been a little greedy. Alright. I think that might have been a little much. It's fine. We have to chump the Sky Stinger. If they don't have a thing to sack, we can block the Comet Crawler with the 3/3. Fifth land out of them? Okay. Fifth land opens up 5/5. Fifth land opens up... I don't think it opens up much compared to, like, what is already here, you know what I mean? The biggest worry is that they just have a kill spell. So we're gonna block like this. We'll keep the Biomech Engineer. Cards in deck, 21, so we can just sack 7 lands and be fine. Thank you! Alright, grab kill. Okay. Well... Alright. We're gonna eat. Six lands? Then that's gonna get us 8 lands? Oh, other way around it. They're already all picked. Fun thing, that means the deck does contain, a couple lands. 8 in play, 7 in grave. The last 2 I didn't touch were land. This is Ward 3, so they can't grav kill it right now. Okay, draw some cards. They can pay that life. Another Sky Stinger. Okay. So these can grab things if need be. Alright, Code Cracker Hound. Helps out. Counterspell. Alright. We're running defense. I think the 18/18 can get there. This is non-land. Or no, it's 10 damage to a creature. So, and this one's non-land. Yeah, we can't. Okay. One lander is useful, the rest are not, and we have 10 live cards. How are we winning? Nutrient block, I don't care about that. That's them cycling a card. They're gonna eat it with Comet Crawler? That burns their Swarm Yard if they do that. I would love for them to tap their Swarm Yard down, because then I could spend all of these pieces. Yeah, this land has really shifted the balance of power. I think this World Sire is one of the ways we can win here. Okay. Hold on. Oh, this is really good. We actually might be able to wrath their board here. So you're going to sack that to draw a card. Alright, blockers. Kill you, trade with you, block on you. And this turns down the Swarm Yard. We'll get the Swarm Yard down. There's the regen shield. And we still have a counterspell if something bad happens this turn. Is that bad? Do I care? Alright. Yeah, we can trample our 18/18. Gonna leave the blocker in case of some weird shenanigans. Well, we don't get trample on our 18/18. Fine. Insect. Seven? Huh? Damn, losing the trample on our 18/18 sucks. We needed to play the Skyship on the turn, though. One card in hand? I don't think you can attack here. Because you die to the Famished World Sire on board, if you do. I force a regenerate, and then it taps the creature, and then you die. I don't think you can attack. Unless they have a second creature. That's really good. All right. The big reason I'm warping it is so we have a tap again. Kill spell? Destroy target like flyer or artifact? Is that what we got? Or are we holding Grav Kill and we can't spend it? Yeah. We're holding Grav Kill, but we can't spend it on the World Sire because we're 1 mana short. I'm also 1 mana short on my torpedo. No, this needs to have attacked with a spacecraft. We need to have gotten to combat first. But we'll be able to Mechanizoa next turn, so... They need to play a blocker. We can pop a lander. That's not enough. We got it. Well, alright, okay. I talked a little bit of smack about a dumb 1818, but it turns out the Abyss... Well, okay, the Abyss versus Swarmyard actually is a bad matchup, you know? Not gonna lie. This was a wild... This is an incredible game. Watching, like, seeing this card be, like, such a cool... like, centerpiece for this deck? Insect. Like, over half the creatures they showed us are regeneratable by it. You know? And some of them quite nasty. Good stuff. Really like that. There are 19 insects in the set. Okay. And a lot of them, as we saw, are just like commons. Quite playable commons. Yeah, them being able to snipe the Drix was very funny because that handed off trample to our 1818. And well, I don't care what your regenerate says. You know. Anywho. Alright. We can do better. On the draw, I'd keep this, because third land is Wayfarer, Wayfarer is blue, and then we move from here. Being able to just play Germinator, we can do better. This is us doing better immediately. Unknown opponent, I shouldn't do that. We should just, like... We have other things to do on 8. Let's not be. Ooh, they got Gene. Okay. Yeah, every card in our hand has a shuffle on it right now. Okay. Well, with Terrabotanist, because, like, we're going to be playing the Wayfarer anyway on 3. And these aren't going to be popping their lander for a couple turns, so there's no point in getting them out early. I would just rather have Terrabotany. Alright. I will accept a double walk. They would kill Gene. I want to remove your ramp. The way that this deck looks like it's playing, the life is worth less than getting rid of your ramp piece, in my mind. My graveyard! Nah. It's fine. That's a good card. Well. Biomech and Engineer, pass turn. Had to think on that. The 4/4 seems more fitting right now. It is liable to Lightning Rod removal, and also, yeah, this seems good. Okay. Multi-engineering. They're going to pop their lander. That puts them up to 5. And they'll untap on 6. Pretty good. This is our shuffle. We have our Biomech and Engineer on 6. These are on 8. Ooh! Okay. Vondam or Halion? Powerful white card. What would an individually powerful white card be for 1 white? 4/4 is doing work. That's an individually powerful white card. Okay. What are we doing with it here? Are we just flipping the scrap bot? Okay. Flip the scrap bot, go get another mana source. And trigger void. Smart. Okay. That's very good. That means you're going to be on heavy card advantage over us, with which we're going to have to try to recover with the biomechan engineers. Okay. Surveil, Thawbringer to Grave, because they can't play it, and they've got better plays, I'm sure. So Stalker leaves. They get a lander, which they're going to be able to use. I'm just going to go ahead and do this now. Shuffle you in. That goes to Void. They have a lot of cards in hand, and they're going to have a lot of mana. Yeah, let's pass. We're going to go ahead and just pop up and get a bunch of mana so that we can use the biomechan engineers to try to... Oh, they didn't pop the lander. They have their own Void card in hand still? Okay, we'll see. Kind of want their turn to be... Ooh, that's fine. How much are they putting in the ship right now? All of it? Need 7 to go in? Okay. Alright. Pass it to you. The biomechan engineers kind of have to do a lot of saving us. I don't like the position. But Mechanizoa does fine. Helping as well here. If they go commit to that kill ship, we can tap it and hopefully find a way around it. This makes sense. Non-assassin. So if we get this Stalker out of here, we get another lander. 3 mana left. I think they did a better job at ramping and being able to like the turn where they got to flicker the Stalker was really good. Okay. Ooh, Nelly. All right. These look pretty nice. Okay. So... the problem with World Sire is that we're, dead on board, and I don't want to commit that big into dead on board. Lost in Space plus Unravel is quite good. Lost in Space on the kill ship. We're gonna go this route. This lets us leave up Unravel. And then, like, Lost in Space on the kill ship, if need be. The Worldsire being a big threat to... Worldsire might be a game-ending threat with the Fate Maker in the back. That's fine. I don't care about that. I care about the follow-up kill spell on my Mechanozoa. Are you empty-handed? I need you to be empty-handed now. If that's 3 kill spells in your hand, okay. You know, alright. Well, okay, well, you know, well. You know, if it's 3 kill spells in your hand, it's 3 kill spells in your hand. I wasn't answering that. I was answering 2. Because this turn we were going to play Worldsire, make a lethal attacker, and then be able to trample it on the follow-up turn. Yeah, there's not really anything left for us to take advantage of here, right? Like, I'm dead? I guess we've got a little bit of time. Not really, because the food can dome us for 3 as well, right? I'm pretty sure that food they have over there in play can deal 3 damage. Like, make target player lose 3 life. Yeah. Because we can get our Stalker back, but... they just have us dead, so... Ah, well. Like, as I mentioned, we were able to set up a position where, like, we were able to beat 2 removal spells. We were not able to beat 3 or 4 removal spells. The idea of just making, like, a 24-24 Worldsire, I suppose that doesn't work into that, too, if they actually have them. This is awkward. A lot of land. Ooh, that thing's dangerous. That's a good card. That thing is an Anthem very easily. And a lot of our interactive... Ooh, Naya, huh? Okay. They're just ramping. We can join that. So they get to use that to go to 5 on 4. And also swamp. Okay, no, they're all okay. That's fine. I kind of want them to be like 1 threat so that Mechanozoa could... No, that's the opposite of 1 threat, huh? Okay, never mind. That's like as far... this is not a deck that plays 1 threat, mind you, you know? Oh, God, okay, alright. So how big is this thing at? 12 it needs to go off? Okay. So it'll be there next turn. Exile the worm. The worm play next turn is big enough to do this. Let's go. I do not like warping this many things. I really want to be building a board, but we don't have any options here. Like, they just go land, play the worm next turn, turn on the flyer, attack. Yeah. And then, like, Pinnacle Kill Ship is our way around that. Ooh. Okay. Okay. All right. Kill Ship is a 7/7. Eight means we'd have to have 7 mana. Ugh. God. Okay. And they get to pay for the active there. That makes it 3/3. That needs to get off the board now, or else we're dead. But then how am I winning this? Long term, how am I winning this? That's a helper. We go to 6. Next turn I make 2 bodies and play a tapped land. Hopefully they don't have too much aggression to follow this up with. Okay. So, kill spell. You're holding 3 kill spells? Is that again what we're dealing with in the hand? Is like just somebody who's got blast, jumping jack flash. It's just okay. So the reason that was a certainty, by the way, is that this opponent was not making full land drops and not playing creatures, which meant that their hand was 3 interactive pieces, regardless of what they were. We were getting pushed around there. The Anthem on a body is a very dangerous ship. Because it pumps all your team, it's able to, like, very quickly get wrapped up in its own thing, and it's very easy to pump your squad. This deck is just so light on anything the opponent actually cares about. In the sense that, like, we have a lot of 2/2s and 3/3s, but we don't have, like, removal. Is what I'm saying there when I say that. Okay. Unravel and Mechanozoa can give us some time and give us some, like, we can get some cards off the Hound. That's dangerous. Well, that one's easy. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it. So they only have 3 mana right now. They shouldn't attack. They should tap the frontline War Rager for mana and then get a 1/1 counter. And they're realizing this. Yep. I'm playing out 4 or 5 turns in my head. I'll be honest, I don't know how we live in either of these scenarios with the start we have. I'm not doing anything. Because, like, Mechanozoa can tap that Rager, but the Rager continues to burn as it's tapped. Yeah, no blocks will take 3. Blue? Do you actually have a 3rd color in that deck? God, okay. Well... Okay. So we're taking 10 this turn? Or am I getting a double block off? Well... had to think which of those I actually cared more about. The growing threat is bigger. Okay. Okay. So we can go... If they just activate the Tenderfoot twice... we pop the... Lander? We take 6 here. Just don't have a removal spell, and it's fine. As long as they don't have a removal spell, we're probably okay. Well. Yeah, that's lethal all directions, huh? This format has been one for me finding decks that go right on the line. Three in, three out. Like, what am I not valuing, right? Like, I honest to goodness think the answer is I should be like, after a lot of what we've been doing, I feel like the Stranglehold Barbarian. In that there's a lot of long-term plans, value games, big game hunter, big things we can be doing. Or we could choke the wizard and kill him every time we see him. Which, of our opponents, seems to be the ones that have our number because we don't have time to be able to set up these things when you just play against somebody playing normal Magic. Like, there's a couple of the games where I think I needed to be more aggressive with Codecracker Hound as far as a play on, like, rather than warping, getting a little bit lost in the sauce on that. But and there's obviously a couple cards we're playing that are a little, like, comedy bits. But damn, if like this doesn't feel like we are not matching up to what we've seen. I don't know. I think choke on your cleverness and die is the actual answer, because that's what I feel like we've done every time we've tried to do things. We'll see. I don't know. But we've been very much on a even keel on this one. We'll find out some more tomorrow. I've got some room for tomorrow, getting a pair of drafts in as well. Tonight, though, it's almost 10. I can't start a third. It's way too late for that. But still, this one hit. Again, riding the line. So, thank you all for joining. Hope you had a fun time. Thank you, Psyche, for being here earlier. Normally, this would be our Like a Dragon Thursday. If you were joining on this day because we weren't playing Yakuza 7, you know, you can join on Thursday, too. We're playing Yakuza 7. That's the thing that Psyche and I have been doing on Like a Wednesday after Dragon Quest. But if you want to catch more of this, tomorrow I'm going to get in a pair of drafts as well instead of our Slay the Spire slot. We'll be doing some more looks at this. It's funny. I'm just thinking about, like, Embrace Oblivion with Sothera, just how terribly bad that is. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, hope you had fun. If you want to catch more, follow, subscribe. But if you're just here having a good time, A+. Couldn't ask for more. Yeah, I'm going to take off. Let me check who's going. See who's streaming right now. Oh, this is going to take like 2 minutes. I'm so sorry. You could do I just have to take the blind shot? I probably just have to take the blind shot. Ty's probably still going. We're doing that. Alright. Anyway, thank you all for joining. Hope you had a fun time. Catch you tomorrow for some more of this. So, night, everybody.